Hello everyone, welcome back to the Summit 6. We're here hanging in the house, getting ready for game number 2 of EG versus Wings. Got the non-pro couch here, Coddle Guy, with some 2 pros over here. We have both Owie of Team NP and of course Coach Bulba. Believe Resolution is going to be joining us here in just a moment. Gentlemen, did you happen to watch game number 1 of EG versus Wings?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well,
I saw
they
it.
committed in for. Well, then what was your take on it, Bulba? Before I
I
destroy
think
it.
the Venos game just got ruined, so he couldn't really do anything. He was kind of just a creep later on. He was like level 4, like super late, and the Treant just don't. The Treant pick was really good.
Yeah, Ice Treant just went on his own adventure right towards Zai in his jungle and just hammered down at least 6 wards right off the bat.
Just invis and hit it?
Yeah.
Did he one-shot them?
Yes.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
He got like 400 some odd gold right there, and then because he also got the courier on the way up there. So he went invis. He got level 1 Nature's guys.
That's hype actually.
He floated right through the secret shop, waited, got 1 quick punch on the courier, and then just continued that trail all the way up into their jungle, and then started messing a lot with Zai. So they were crippled severely at the start, and it was really hard for them to recover because at that point the AM was just farming. There's no way to stop him. The Invoker was farming. There's no way to stop him, and they had very little outs. And both Virtus Pro members who were here felt like with 1 bad fight, EG were probably going to call it. And that's what happened. So now we're going to game number 2. What would you guys like to see from EG to kind of change things up a bit? Or do you think they'll change things up a bit? What do you do against Wings? I mean, this is a team where you don't even know what the freaking ban against them.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know?
0-6 for against Wings, so
You don't have the answer, unfortunately.
I don't have a good idea.
I'm sorry.
They are rough to play against. Coach Sam, how do
Sam,
you beat Wings?
You've been studying Wings, you know. Hello, Resolution. Welcome. Welcome to the couch, my friend.
What did EG ban last game versus them? I think they banned. Did they ban Timber last game? I didn't see the bans.
No, I know Wings banned Wistrow.
Yeah.
And I believe that means EG banned out something plus Warlock. Can't think of what the something was though.
Well, EG took first pick.
Maybe it was
And,
Timber.
No, it might have been Timber. We didn't get to see Timber, so it could have been.
It's probably Timber then.
Here though, Wings.
It's probably the same ban. So Wings probably banned Wisp first game,
Mhm.
and EG probably banned Dro last. Or they might have changed it up, but yeah.
They
Dro
banned
was Dro's
Naga.
ban.
I'm sorry, EG banned Naga. That's
EG
right.
banned
They
Naga?
banned Naga. Yes, they did.
Naga's like
Naga Drow.
the only hero Shadow has a negative win rate on. He's like 4 and 7 or something.
Yeah.
There's like 4 heroes he's lost on, I think.
So maybe they'll pass on the Naga ban this time. We'll have to see. And,
I mean, this Timber hero, he made like 60k damage last game.
Yeah.
So insane.
Oracle
I mean,
ban again.
Wings
Or,
is super scared of Timber because they're not afraid of like shuffling their Timber player to any lane, and then they always find a way to make him like have high impact. Even though like people pick like Disruptor Ursa versus him, it doesn't matter. Like he's still gonna destroy the game.
all right, Wings ban out the Warlock following that Wisp, and now it's going to be EG's first pick here.
EG last game they picked Veno over verse 2, I think.
That is correct.
So let's see what they pick this game.
Is
They
Ogre
might
just...
change
Probably
the-
be a
their
Bat
thoughts.
Rider again. I think it's probably a Bat for EG.
They did
Say
ban the
banned
Oracle. Yeah.
What else is there? Oh, okay, they took the Oracle. I think Wings will take the Bat now. Interesting.
So Wings could go for Bat. I mean, it seems a bit convenient. But if EG are not going to commit for the Bat here after getting rid of Oracle, I would imagine they should suspect that Wings will probably first phase a Bat Rider. But we'll have to see if Wings are going to try to be Wings or if they're going to just do something different for game number 2.
Well, Wings doesn't want to give EG Bat Rider Ogre, I assume. And also, they can't really pick Timber because I think Bat in general is good versus Timber. So they're kind of locked into their core, probably being okay. So Lion.
So it's Wings, so they'll just first pick Lion because, you know, whatever.
Yeah. So they're just doing Wings things.
Yeah, you don't try to predict Wings drafts.
Yeah, it's actually impossible.
It's Lion, you know, guys. He's a great support. He's got a couple of disables. He's got good burst. You know, if EG wanted to move into like some sort of heavy illusion gaming, they already have an answer for it now. You know, Lion's definitely got some benefits, but the Lion first pick in itself is definitely very intriguing here.
Clock,
So,
Nyx, Aluna. What is there?
so many heroes, so many great picks. And they go Razor. Bulba, I'm
Of
sorry.
course, Razor.
Bulba, you're 0 and 2. I guess you don't know Wings. I'm sorry. How can we miss the opportunity for a Razor second pick? That's gonna be so crazy.
Come on, Sam. Really, step up, please. Predict picks.
EG pick?
So what do you EG get? Like, you just show your hand. You show that it's gonna be a Razor. There's only so many heroes that could beat out a Razor in the mid lane.
So
Well, I
they-
think it should be Betrider
They,
right
they
now.
picked Razor because they don't want to be scared of Bat, right? So EG won't pick Bat. Oh, they took Veno. Of course, I hate that hero.
So EG opened the same opening, but Wings, I mean, I guess Wings just changes their opening every game, so you can't really expect it.
I mean, I doubt they just simply go back for like
And
a
they
tree
als-
again.
They
or anything
also,
like that.
like 90% of the time, they usually do the Razor as safe laner. So what this Lion Razor does is this Lion Razor feels really good for them because it's like the Lion can get free pulls off, and Razor's a very strong laner.
Yeah.
So,
Lion's a pretty good ganker too.
yeah.
I think Wings will take like some sort of like high gank potential hero, right? But I don't know what it's gonna be. Like probably like some Encher Chen. This seems pretty okay. But they'll probably pick like Tuskar. Who knows?
They don't play like Earth Spirit ever, do they? Wings? I never think I've ever seen them play Earth
I
Spirit.
don't think so.
That's a high ganking hero, but I've seen them sub the Tusk that you mentioned instead, but we'll have to see.
I actually think they can't really like Tuskar or Earth Spirit because they need damage in their gank. Because like Lion has a lot of disable, but you need something to provide damage. So that's either like the hero you're ganking for or your other roamer.
Well, ban on the axe here. We go back to EG's side for what their potential third ban is here, but after already seeing a Lion and a Razor, could be a little tricky to see where things gauge. So, I mean, if you're at that point, you're in EG Suze, do you just ban out what you think is going to be bad against the lineup you're thinking about, or do you just get rid of heroes you don't want to see in the hands of Wings?
I mean, I think like route EG could go is that usually they pick this Veno Ogre. The Ogre will stay safe lane usually, and the Veno will jungle. Sometimes they put core Veno on our tour, but I think they kind of change it up after they lost a few games. I think a cool way like EG can go is like pick a offlaner that's very good versus Razor, safe lane like Darkseer or something, and then they have like Darkseer offlane, and then Veno has a free jungle, and the safe lane will get pressured from Wings, and then Ogre can, they need to think more about that, because I don't think they should give Wings a free safe lane like they gave last game.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
So-
Darkseer pick.
Yeah, so I like Darkseer a lot for EG, but they haven't really picked Darkseer in a long time, so I don't know if they will go the Darkseer route.
Yeah, they always have this universal initiation hero
Exactly.
like Bat, like X.
So Battered and Axe are both banned, so Universe has like Clockwork left. Clock is decent versus the Lion Razor. I think Clock's one of the better. But the new Razor, he can just go that Dragon Lance, but I guess it's so late in the game. It doesn't really matter.
You mean Hurricane Pike?
Yeah, the Hurricane Pike. What else is there for EG? They don't want to pick OD, I think, right now versus the Razor. But they picked it for you guys, so I don't know how much they cared. I guess the Razor was the counter pick OD.
Did they pick OD first? Wait, do we have a Razor even?
Yeah, you had a Razor your second game versus CG.
Razor, Jack.
You had
Oh,
Razor
yeah.
Jug and
I throw Alright. I'm sad, guys.
I'm sorry.
Condolences. So waiting on fourth ban here. See what EG get rid of. Jug.
So that both
fine,
those
bro.
bans make me think they want Darkseer actually, because both those guys are very good
Yeah.
versus Darkseer.
And they got rid of Oracle too, so that even helps
Yeah,
out further.
It's a really good Darkseer game.
There's also Beast for him. Beast, Clock are like his most popular heroes.
I don't like Clockwork that much, but they might end up picking it. They really like Clockwork with Venomancer, I think.
Yeah.
They've like picked that combo together.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty annoying because this Clockwork's a hero that always forces EXP, and then they because he's forcing XP and tying up support time, the Veno can jungle, and then Veno can join this hero that's already applying pressure in the offlane.
Yeah,
Like they work well together in that sense.
Agasar.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
EG.
like
No.
Clockwork now.
They banned it last
It's
game.
the
They
hero
don't ban it this
that
time.
you say they never win with.
No, they have one with
No.
it. Like the thing about Wings is like, there's only like 3 heroes that have more than 3 games on Shadow that they have a -% win rate with. And I can't remember. It's like they're 0-3 with Terrorblade or something. But they were like 4-6 before their last 9 games, so now they're 4-7. And like that team had like a 91% win rate in like best of 3s on land. So like they don't lose so much. So you
EG
take what you
yeah.
can get.
EG might want anti-mage this game.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm pretty sure their task win rate is pretty low as well.
So they don't
Possibly,
care
yeah.
about the Razor, the OD.
I think AIM looks really good actually.
Now, OD's typically okay against Razor if it was a mid lane matchup, right? But are you still banking on that's going to be a safe lane Razor?
Well, now EG can. I mean, now Wings. Think about this. They can put the Razor any lane still, right?
Yeah.
That's probably one of the reasons they pick it early. Because I remember at TI they went aggro with it, and they went safe lane with the Razor.
Last time they put Naga versus OD, right? Mid? Didn't they do that? Was that this
Oh,
team?
they put Naga versus Invoker mid.
Oh, okay.
I actually think this is Naga support.
Naga
Could
support?
be.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But what about their lineup makes
I
you
like
think it's
that.
Naga support? Like, what is it good against on EG though?
I think that they want the Naga support to run at the Veno with like PMS
Oh,
and
that sounds
attack the
pretty good.
wards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get like eggs.
It's also good like to lean people into sleep.
Yeah.
It's like
It's alright.
damage.
And Naga Razor.
Because I think if they get eggs, it's actually super cool versus Veno. Because like you completely reset a fight. You can kill all the wards. Like you gain full position on this Veno.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually.
We'll see. This next pick could reveal whether or not you're right, as far as this is going to be a support Naga or
I mean,
not.
They probably won't reveal it to last pick, to be honest, because they have the 10th pick in the game. And then
Oh, you're
the
right,
thing
yeah.
is like what Resolution said might be right, because I don't think you want to play Naga against OD as much. I mean, you can still play it. It's like I don't think Naga's that bad versus anything, but I might be a bit biased. So.
Well, they'll show here if what Faith Beyond's hero most likely. What's there left for him?
You already rattled off Darkseer and Clockwork.
There's like
and
Sand King.
Sand King.
Clock.
There's Centaur, and there's Void. And Void is it.
So that's most likely Naga support, because I don't think they want to run Razor Naga Void cores. It's like very, very greedy.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
So their primary purpose for this Naga is maybe to contest the Ogre and go run at the Veno or something like that.
I think they wanna put Void safe lane and go try lane aggro. What do you think?
Well, if EG picks like an offlaner that's very good versus the Void in lane, they might not be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
They can aggro the Void to put Razor down there though. So like they have options. Like
Yeah.
with this aggro, they're not set into anything. But this is what Wings does in their drafts, right? Like their heroes can go to like a lot of lanes. So even like when you're in the draft, you can't even predict their draft.
It's a Lion mid lane for sure. It's looking like. Fourth pick to come out from
Yeah.
EG. I mean, it's Wings.
You mana drain the OD so you can't Astro, and then you win the game.
Here, let's see what
Good
EG
point, good point.
Seems good.
I like it.
Beastmaster comes out. So now you have your Vision hero. That and Venomancer ward, so EG definitely have the Vision department covered. Good way to kind of work around the Roche, and obviously you're locked down regardless of BKB or not on someone like Razor, so
How does the 1v1 go? Beast vs Void, Sam?
I think it's pretty. I think it just depends on regen and stuff like that. Because in general, I think both heroes kind of just farm.
Okay.
Not sure.
They had the same draft last games like EG. I don't remember their last hero. Was it Morph or?
Yes, it was Morphling. And they did not have a beast, they had Axe instead. And I think that King Crit was playing Warlock and Zai was playing Pudge.
No.
You just
This
changed
is-
all
like,
the
that sounds like a totally
You
different
said
lineup altogether,
completely-
actually.
They
You're
actually
just
did not.
talking about our game. What are you talking about?
Wait, but last game they didn't have this draft though, right?
Not
No.
the immediate.
One of the last games they had this
Yeah, that's what I'm
exactly the
saying.
same draft.
Ogre Vano.
Ogre Van, Beastmaster, OD,
Yeah.
and I don't
Okay,
remember
I
last
Sam's
hero.
actually high. You actually just listed like 4 different heroes. Like, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same.
I mean,
except
I don't
for these
remember
4
this.
heroes. And the heroes that's not picked yet. Like, the exact same thing.
Test.
What do you think, though? I mean, is Morphling or something of that nature out of the realm of possibility for EG, given what Wings have already pulled out, or do they need to look in a different direction, matching up in the early game, or is there no more room for them to kind of go the opposite and go, you know, playing against the clock, go faster, more high tempo? I don't want to say like Pugna or anything, but you know what I mean, like go fast.
I don't think they want Morphling because it's already a lion. Like, it actually neuters a lot of what that hero can do. And if you can't use Replicate to catch up in some games, your farm's not going to be that fast.
So EG needed an Artor hero. They banned the Ursa, so that makes me think it's going to be an offlane Void.
I mean, this could still be a carry Veno. It's probably not though, right?
I think their lineup is kind of weak if they put carry Veno.
Yeah, they have no physical damage.
So they need something that's kind of good versus Void. It's also strong in lane.
They will
Anti-mage.
go for
Yeah.
the anti-mage as mentioned earlier here. So
Yeah.
Like,
Is it anti-mage because they think Naga is core, like carry?
Yeah, I think so. And they also
yeah, if Wings were even considering Naga as a support, would you think that now they will definitely consider it as a support? Oh, or not. They get Elder Titan for the last pick, so it does look like
What?
this should be a core Naga
Oh,
Siren.
Blink is playing
No.
Razor, huh?
Face Beyond, Elder Titan.
Wait,
to
what?
safe
Oh,
lane.
they've
Oh,
done
it's
this
the
before.
Shadow Void.
This is off lane Elder.
They've done this before.
Whoa.
Hype.
It's been a while. Elder Titan offlane used to be a thing. Used to be a thing.
Huh?
Offlane Elder Titan?
Yeah.
Bulba?
All right, break it down, Bulba. Offlane Elder Titan in this kind of a game is it a real thing or is it a Wings thing?
I mean, I think if the ET actually buys a lot of regen and then that he's dueling with the Naga, they can actually own if it's just AM Ogre top because ET is actually very strong in lane. If you keep spamming the second spell, and they can contest the AM with the Naga.
You can actually outtrade this Ogre like pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of damage to your spirit.
And the Void is gonna have a free game bottom. Lion Void is gonna own the Beastmaster offlane, I think.
5 seconds remaining.
So
Zai will take up the Venomancer here. We'll see if he decides to go straight to the jungle or not. As we get underway, gentlemen, it's game number 2. Wings already took the game 1
Prepare
win. It
for
was
battle.
pretty dang decisive. We'll have to see if EG can hold their own and try to push it to game number 3, or if Wings will be moving on and facing OG in the next round.
I actually think Zai can't start jungle this game. He needs to lane top and secure that lane. They have to
Vanguard's
they
PMS.
can't. He can't jungle and get his safe lane isn't that strong.
We saw Ice on that Treant last game, and it looks like he could be doing a little bit of the same here if he looks to get himself on the other side of the map.
The thing is, like, Elder Titan Naga won't pressure the AM. Like, he'll still farm.
Yeah.
It's like, he'll lose some regen or something. So, like, the bigger question to me is, like, if Zai decides to jungle, whether Naga wants to help top or harass the Veno.
Well, I think knowing Zai, I don't think he wants to jungle. Can we click his items to see if he has Talon? Okay, yeah.
30 seconds
So he might
to
actually
battle.
just lane with the beast
Ooh.
bottom.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because he feels like if he doesn't help his Beastmaster, the Lion's going to get too much, right?
Yeah.
Like, Razor's going to free farm, Lion's going to free farm.
How's it vote for Wings then in that bottom lane if they're going to be
What
going
did Lion
against
buy? He just has, like, 2 pool tangles.
Nothing.
a ton
He
of
bought
wards
everything
and
Wait,
short?
so did
yeah.
Shadow pool, like, 6 tangles or something this game?
The battle begins.
Because, like, both the supports have 2 pool
Yeah,
tangles.
he pulled 2.
He pulled 2, and then I guess.
Naga pulled too, no?
Oh, Naga pulled 2? No, he has 2 pool tangles on her.
Quick ET.
I guess both the supports, what happens is, like, they both pooled mid, right? 2 tangles?
Yeah.
And then Shadow had, like, pooled one of the supports. I don't know what happened.
Like too much at once.
This
He's
is a
like,
mess.
guys, way too many short tangos. Take some back. Take some here. I've seen that happen a couple times, but now got the phone to the mid lane, and we'll go into it's kind of a classic matchup. OD versus Razor. Got it. We used to see a lot. Like I'm talking like I don't know, maybe it was TI 3 time or maybe TI 4. OD, Razor, and like Viper was like a trinity of mid laners trading off. Bottom lane already heavy harassment onto the line. He goes down right away. It's first blood.
He was hiding in trees
Yeah,
by
he was
Venom.
hiding. That's
That
really
was a
good.
super good move by Zai.
Because he doesn't. Wings probably didn't expect the Venom to be laning.
I think they win that lane pretty hard, actually. Like, with this first buff. This Beastmaster just, like, he has way more impact than some Void. So now Naga has to help him, which means that top lane's going to be okay.
And Beast has bought PMS with the first blood too, so
Yeah.
he's going to be really strong in lane versus the Void.
Naga and Lion both have, like, very low base damage. This PMS is, like, I don't know, it's like half their damage at least.
Drops a tree and
Innocent's going to. Oh, God, that bash.
stops Universe in his tracks, and he has to double off right here. Now, should Wings make an adjustment based on the Venomancer now showing himself in the bottom lane, or do you think they'll just have to take this one on the chin in the laning phase and just kind of make out with the best?
Well, I thought the Naga would be starting top and helping the UT, but I guess they don't. I think they want to.
What do you think about this boots on AT?
I mean, I think if the Naga was laning top, he can just go normal items, but since he bought boots, he assumed that the Naga would just secure safe.
And we see back at bottom here, trades on both sides, Naga trying to harass back. We go right back to top lane, and that's where Faithion's in a lot of trouble. No heavy commitment to finish him off, but he only had 1 tango, so he'll probably have to take a long trip all the way back to get some more regions. Opens the lane right up, and if Ogre wants, he can probably head elsewhere too.
Yeah, Ogre should definitely like leave the lane soon, because I don't think
He's
Aim
already
needs help.
leaving. He's gonna
Ogre's
head
leaving.
wait
Oh,
till.
he's just checking the room.
Oh yeah, it's a
'Cause I-
bounty room.
He sort of needs to stay up there because he took Bloodlust at level 1. He can't really do anything else. Maybe he gets his level 2 off this bounce or something.
Seems to be the case
Oh,
here.
nice.
He's
He
got
got level
Fire
2.
Blast up. And he's thinking about creeping towards Blink here as far as just harassing him back. Knock him a couple times at that. Alright then. Hands over a roll of damage. But Sumail will stop him there, and Back they go. Bottom lane, though. Look at that. Ice Ice is going to be forced out from the lane and leaves his comrade back in behind Shadow here, caught between two. And they will take every inch of damage they can get to force him back under that tower and away from the lane.
This game's looking really good for EG because AM is going to free farm while the Void is going to get super contested.
It's not just that, though, right? Like, mid lane's actually going pretty well for OD. Like, this one rotation for Ogre actually salvages lane. So lane was like on OD's hill, so you get some free CS and denies. And I mean, Sumail's just really good mid, to be honest. I think he has like the best last hitting. That's how I feel with him. Like every last hit will be like 0.001 second before it's like in range, and he'll just get it every time.
The hit right there, and they go right back to the grind. Sumail at his 11 and 9, but it is 10 and 12 now for Blink. He's putting in the work as far as denies go, and they'll just continue to trade it up.
Yeah, I think this lane's supposed to be pretty Razor favored, so he's like super good for Sumail.
So Ogre TP back top. Stay in pool.
It's looking like 3 strong lanes for EG at the moment right now, so I don't know if we're looking at a bit of a deja vu where it's on Wings to just kind of farm things out and wait till level 6s come online to kind of shift the momentum for themselves or not, but you know, as it feels is like this Elder Titan hasn't been in the lane for a while. It looks like he's heading off for the Rune area and is gonna just do something elsewhere. Can't really fall back into a jungle. It's not really what Elder Titan's all about.
If he stomps him on the Astro, like when the Astro's Razor and he stomps him right after it, they can kill him, because he'll have like a full link off. But it is like a pretty hard game to do.
Ah, sorry. Not going anywhere, Universe, but Zai shows up, gets the Gale off.
Wow.
Universe makes it away with
1
5
HP.
life. Oh, 1 HP?
I think so, because he had regen.
Yeah, it gets out by the skin of his teeth nonetheless. And he's out of there. Beanie Bash, we're not going to be enough to get Wings on the board this time. So they'll pull off and they'll be able to work with the pull camp instead and try to get the lane back pushed downward. Looks like since then Elder Titans revisited back towards that top lane once again. So they didn't try to set up any sort of gank on that mid lane. But as he gets back to the lane, they're not afraid to punish him. Coming in from behind is Crit with the Ignite. He's going to be forced to dish out the Stomp and walk out from this one. But now he has no mana and only half of his life and no regen, so
This is a rough game for this Elder Titan.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to know the idea behind this Elder Titan.
Just ask for it.
Not every time Wings does Wings things doesn't work out. More often than not, it seems to. But for right now, the Elder Titan not really doing too much in the early game. But as Razor is moving on forward, there's a Crit creeping on from behind. Hits him with the Ignite.
The guy's range off in bottom, I think.
Oh shit.
Body blocks. There's the Astral. Rotations are coming in now, though. For some assistance. And all the
Master
meanwhile, the
Killed
Naga
Naga
does go down. The bottom lane will keep action here, though. And okay, well, nice takedown for EG. They punish the support Naga. Grab another kill. And you said Universe picked up that one?
Yeah, Veno and Beast killed the.
Yeah, it looks like they went on the Veno, right? Because it's super low, and then they turned it around because like you have some boars and gales and slows. It's too hard to hit them with melee heroes. I think like Universe only has 14 CS, but I feel like he's gonna take over this game.
Right, Bladestone.
Is that you? Is that
good.
normal?
I
Not
like
really.
it. It's not really normal, but I think it's really good. And you have all physical damage, right? You have axes and aura and boars. Might as well get something that helps it.
Very intriguing. Nonetheless, seems to be working pretty good for Universe right now. Might have helped him even just getting that kill altogether. As we head back up towards the top lane, where Elder Titan's going to be contesting this pull camp. They'll get Riptided apart as he has assistance now from Naga. Wings maybe recognizing that this Elder Titan needs a little bit of a boost right now, so they'll get someone by his side. But they are in recovery mode in this laning phase.
Thing is, like, I feel like it's very hard for Animation to buy this game. Like, it's gonna take a lot of commitment from Wings.
Uh-oh, Blink. You're caught between 3, and you are dead. Send him to the Shallow Realm. Does that feel good as an OD? Just throw him in the
felt
Astro and
really
he can
good.
walk away.
And
Know
he
that the
kills his
job's
range
done.
drop.
Don't look at the fire, right?
Yeah.
Like a cold boy.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah.
ODs don't look at Astrals when they walk away. And now suddenly EG up 3-0. It's like a whole different ball game now compared to game number 1. Almost a total 180 here as EG are in firm control of the laning stage. We're seeing Ice Ice rather just kind of contesting with the camp a bit, but EG's game right now. We'll have to see once level 6s come online if things can change a bit more, but
I wonder why the hell they picked the Naga there.
Yeah, it's not like they. I don't know. We were saying that some of the song made some potential setup in the game, like Static Link and such, but for right now, it's not really coming into fruition.
I just don't understand Wings drafts, to be honest. But it's Wings, right? So
Yeah.
it's like
It's like a mad scientist in his lab with chemicals. Sometimes it tastes good and works, and sometimes it blows up in your face.
it's so cool to like talk to them and like find out like why they like want a second pick this Razor, or like why they want like a ET last pick as an offlane. It's like some like really odd things that you really don't see from any other team ever.
It almost feels like I'm sure it's not the case, but it's like Wings. It's like we have a reputation, guys. We have to pick something crazy here.
The thing is, I
Maybe
think that's what everyone thinks. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
They were already preparing for OD because EG really like OD, so they just picked this Razor beforehand. But I don't know.
Like, maybe, right?
So
Like-
ET and Naga are smoking on mid, I think. We can check mid.
Okay.
Oh, ET in line.
All right,
They're
let's
gonna
see.
run into
And
EG.
the smoke is broke. Before Universe can turn around and get the roar off, though, they try to get the hell back. Can they still reach him? Yes, they can get the line with the roar, but a stomp will come out and stop them in their tracks. Now Blink.
Nice. Good save.
Yeah. So both smokes were kind of nullified.
Opening for Wings on the bottom lane, though, even committing the chrono just to ensure they can get themselves on the board, as it will be Shadow who picks up the first kill for Wings.
Well, that's not that bad for EG because now the AM feels super good because the chrono will be down for a long time. I think the chrono got nerfed too, right? This patch, the CD.
Yeah.
So
CD.
that's going to be like a long time, and the AM is going to be super active.
2
Especially
minutes, it looks like.
Especially because line is not even close to level 6 yet. So AM can just sit top. AY, if you're this AM, will you be happy?
I'd be very happy. Hey, he took my raindrop. He talked to me. He was like, "Why'd you do it?" And for some reason, I told him.
Yeah.
I like it. Do you like raindrop, AM?
Why?
I don't know, I just
Before
like
Battle
Nana.
Fury?
No, I don't get before Valkyrie. I don't know why he did this.
I
I think I like the Claymore, so you can hit stuff.
yeah, sure.
But like after
I mean,
Battlefield, I like
I'm
it.
going raindrops after Fury as well.
Yeah. It's because you don't know bats, right?
Yes.
So like the raindrops replacing.
Yes. Yes. It's really good.
Our Tor is like, I mean like Beastmaster and AM, like it's so hard to lose from this position, I feel. Because you just have this better vision and you have like the better pick off and laking. So I'm not too sure like how Wings are going to win this. But then I play Wings and I feel like we have the hand and they just completely stomp us. So like what do I know? I'm 0-6 versus Wings.
Yeah. Same.
Wings are tough, man.
I already can win wings when they have patch. That's all.
That's true.
And tech
2 games I won. Yeah.
Uh,
They had patch.
Techis?
And Tekis.
Techies. Cause like the thing about Wings is like, as like Kodo guy said, like it feels like they have a reputation of automated, that's why they're doing some random stuff. But like they've had too much success for too long.
Yeah.
They have to have like some sort of formula for like why they do certain things. Otherwise, like maybe they're just like geniuses and they come up with a little spot. But I don't feel like it's like that.
Yeah, or is it like, is the captain or drafter the one who just makes all the calls and picks for everyone, or the players like, oh, I feel like this is good here, just let me have this random such and such hero, I know the matchup against mid lane or whatever. It's hard to tell.
We
have
will
Jack.
never know.
Well, we
right?
have Jack in the house. We'll just drill him and make sure he talks to Wings a lot, and we'll take all the information away. So.
Yeah, I saw someone told me Bobo is trying to fiend with Wings. Got the translator over. He's like trying to fiend with them. Is
Nice.
this true?
Yeah, it was.
He's just getting all that inside dirt. What were you asking him? Like, hey, so what are you gonna pick?
I wasn't actually feeding.
Anything good? Why MP so easy?
No.
Is that what you asked them?
Top tower is under attack.
Test.
We got some new item pickups here. And bottom lane, we got some action. As there's going to be a Primal Roar. Nice stun comes out. Allows the Void to step back and away. Gets a huge chrono turnaround onto 3. And now it's a 4 versus 3 here for Wings. They force back, and they're going to be able to take the Venomancer down. And that will be the end of it. So EG only have to lose their Venomancer for that turnaround.
That was a really good Astral there by Sumail. I think the Naga was going to sleep right after the chrono to set up again for the next line Impale.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what Wings does, right? Like,
Top tower is under
you go on this guy
attack.
bottom that you think's alone, and then they have someone already there.
Dire's
Like,
bottom
if this
tower
line is not
is
there in
under
that
attack.
instant, if he has to TP in, then
Yeah, he's
Void's
dead
dead.
already.
Yep.
And then he TPs in and he dies, and then that tower dies because then some Beastmaster or Venom hits him. But instead, they're like already ready to fight, and it's super cool to see this because I think they're the only team that really does it that well.
Do you think it's just them being overcautious to make sure they have someone like that? Or do you think they can read the game well enough to know, EG are probably going to come bottom lane, let's prepare?
I think it's an orange thing. It's an orange player thing.
Orange player thing?
I think they know. Like, they're not being overcautious or something because they commit heroes like this a lot. And the thing is, like, they don't always do it either, so you don't know when they're gonna do something like this. It's just
Yeah.
like that's what makes them so good.
Radiant structures.
All I know is
are
orange is
fortified.
always ready.
But when you do some move, they're already there.
Yeah. I smoke. Oh, they're smoking to my safe lane. They kill my tower. I'm just a venge mid. What am I doing with my life? You know?
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
The orange player now has finally stepped away from the bottom lane now that the gank already came and is going to take his business elsewhere. It looks he's level 6 now, so finger online, ready to play with. We'll see if they look to try to put it to some work here. But they decide to go on the offensive. Does Wings now that these level 6s are coming online? Who do you think is their
Void, like,
best target?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I
attack.
mean, I think they're gonna have to leave this tower now. They don't have Chrono yet.
Even
so,
Anti-Mage came here.
yeah, so that's really good by Artor. It's gonna have Battle Fury soon. They're gonna probably give him his tower gold.
Like Anti-Mage coming here, it's Curse on a tower, and then it makes it so Wings can't gank him. It's
Yeah.
like he's with his team, right? He's not farming last week. It's like pretty nice for him to come
Radiant's
there.
bottom tower
Yeah.
has fallen.
And now I think
They're just
So
going to
now
farm through the jungle.
EG can kind of take control over Roshan. They can do it really fast too with OD and Beast.
Shadow, you there?
Venge.
Well, they saw him, and they kill him. He didn't even have to move a step.
That's the battle.
RTZ feels so good. Because, like, he was sort of. I mean, he wasn't really pressuring lane though, I guess, actually, right?
Dire's top
Anti-Mage?
tower
He
is
wasn't.
under
No,
attack.
he was
He
Okay.
had free lane
Free lane.
against CT.
Okay. I mean, his battle phrase ridiculous. He bought a rain drop, that's why. So it's like 30 seconds later. Sure.
Ooh, nice quick force, but they're still able to get him. He voids the time splitter here, but
Kill
rotations
Lion.
are coming in now.
Just kidding.
They can't get the catch on the line. Let that one slide.
That was so good by Simone.
Yeah, it was. That was like Wings' only way to win this game, in my opinion. It's like they need like 2 pickoffs on Sumail, and they need to like kill Anti-Mage after he farms a bit more. Because like they actually need this like network swing, and they could.
Okay, this little chrono here, and a couple of right clicks. They'll get the finish onto the Venomancer.
EG can like look to Roshan soon maybe now.
Yeah.
They also, I don't know if they have an ancient stack. We check EG's ancients.
You certainly can.
This Bloodlusted AM is gonna run around and farm everything.
What do you
And,
think about this Lincoln Sphere build right now on Wings? Shadow?
Lincoln Sphere on who?
On Void.
On Void?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
going.
It's really good for
Right.
Beast, right?
It's good, but I think it's too slow.
It's
Like
not
they-
the-
Slower.
I think they have to like win in the next 2 Chronospheres, otherwise this game looks really bad.
It's not the TC Battle Fury Void.
No.
No.
Well, that's a classic.
I don't know. I think the Link is just fine personally, because he needs this. He needs to be in the front, and he needs to tank. And if they screw up some initiation, they're just gonna turn it around.
I don't agree because he has Naga sleep. Like he can already be in the front and they can go on him and he'll always get a sleep off. Like I strongly feel like they lack damage to kill all the EG heroes because they have to be able to like spend 1 spell to kill 1 hero. They can't like chrono and finger 1 target, otherwise they're not going to win this game. They need to kill like both cores.
I don't know how much natural order can help in that. You can amplify the damage as much as possible, but you're right. Unless Razor's soaking up a ton in these chaotic fights, which it's easy to get what they want. They'll take out and isolate the Razor before he even gets the chance to get off a good stack link. But we'll have to see if the damage is going to be coming from anywhere of Wings, because right now you're right.
What is the Naga going? Can we check his items? Is he going? Oh, he's going.
So EG's next objective right now it's mid tower, I guess. Just making space for Anti-Mage to farm.
So
Just
Void's
pressure
gonna
him.
have Lincoln soon.
And also they already got rid of that bottom tier 1. Getting rid of the mid tier 1 makes doing stuff like Roche a lot
Is that-
easier.
Anti-Mage is just in a dire jungle, right? And you're just like 4 EG heroes doing whatever they want.
Yeah.
And Anti-Mage can farm anything. He's like not scared of...
Anything.
Chrono's the only thing that kills him, right?
Yeah.
Like, or Blink Lion maybe? I don't even know if he died. Like, there has to be like 3 heroes plus Blink Lion. So, looking pretty good for EG.
And they have Venom wards everywhere.
Yeah, and Beastmaster Hawks.
And Beastmaster Hawks, yeah.
I don't know how many smokes Wings have, but they actually all have to connect.
For now, just sporting one on little old Lion here, who we have yet to see really kind of put in the work with the finger. Calling out for a Blink Dagger. It looks like he's got a journey ahead of him if he wants to grab one of those. So Wings would have to probably take some towers or take some names if they want to be able to get these supports. Fight ready or not.
So Void is gonna have Lincolns now. They're gonna maybe look for a fight with that.
So why does it make Linken's like a game fight item? Is it just the stats and the damage it's going to add? I mean, I know you can avoid a lot of the trouble of like an Astral or a Mana Void, let's say, but I mean,
Mostly roar.
okay, well you're not going anywhere, Lion. He gets shut down by Arteezy and taken apart.
I mean, one of the reasons he went Linken so much at TI, or just in general, he likes Linken's a lot in the hero. It's really hard to kill this hero if he has Linken's up. It's super annoying.
Can they kill him before he gets the Linken's? Doesn't look like it.
Shit, good turn there.
Thinking about it.
A little bit miscommunication there.
Yeah, what was the intention there from Universe? Were they hoping for some sort of rotation setup, or
Just
did you think?
space, yeah.
When you have like your book on Beast, you think you can kill anyone in the game.
Did you think he could like burn his mana or something there?
Yeah, probably.
Huh.
I think not chronoing the beast there is fine though, because they still chrono, they might be able to go for some objective or be scary.
Yep.
If you just chrono the beast.
They could fight mid tower. So they know books are down.
Yeah, he used book, right? So you have this like strong spell, and they are missing their strong spell.
Let's see if Wings can do something with this window of opportunity. Still holding the chrono and EG being kind of down that book.
This Venom Beast is going to give so much vision for EG. It's going to be really hard.
There's a jumping chrono. It's going to be on to Sumail here. Crit's nearby. Pops out the ignite. Stuns down the one, but they're going to be able to get the follow-up. And Sumail does go down.
That was just really cocky by Sumail. They should expect that rotation mid.
I mean, it's like not as easy though, right? Because like Razor's showing bottom, and then he just TP'd there. So they know that this, like, Razor's probably the strongest hero on Wings in their lineup right now. So they know this like super strong hero showing there. So Sumail feels like he can do it. I mean, you're right, like maybe some blocking move. Like sometimes these things aren't that easy to read in game.
The biggest consequence of this, they lose their mid tower.
Yeah.
So
Wings just got 2 towers, mid solo kill, and like this is a lineup that has no push. Like they have 0 heroes that can hit towers. So Wings, I mean they're playing their best to catch up, right?
Yeah, definitely making the best out of the situation they've been put into from the laning stage. So you can see a small little jump back on your graph there, getting Wings in the right direction.
Look at Venomancer. He's so annoying. I hate that hero.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Who's worse, Venomancer or Viper?
like
His filth.
I don't have to lane versus Viper, so I say Venomancer.
Alright. Anything for you? You used to be
But
a mid laner.
this Venomancer will come to your lane at minute 5, like
He's
or
higher-
at minute
he's
3 with
higher
with
level
level
than me.
5, yes, and he'll put snakes on your lane. Yeah, so it's definitely annoying to play against.
The thing about Viper is like, you can kill him. But Venomancer, you can also kill him, but then his snakes push your creeps. So it's like you didn't
let's
kill
see
him
if
at
they
all.
actually
And then
take this
he'll
fight with
already use
sleep.
your ulti.
And his ulti's
Oh,
on you
yeah.
and you're dying from that. Yeah.
Oh, this is such a good play by Crit.
Alright. Catch him on the staircase trying to come on down. There's going to be the Astral and EG are thinking about a reposition here. Move on in, looking to go for a finish. They drop the Astral. Can they get the knock it down? Yes, they can. They'll be able to finish him off while Arteezy make a pursuit, trying to get the takedown in the Void. They will do that too. 2 picks going the way of EG right now, and they're looking for more. Desperate to go for a TP.
Cool down.
They cancel it. They get him too. Primal Roars, the ulti's coming out, and they'll be able to clean house right now as they wipe the floor with 4. Only the Eldritine will live.
Do they have a ward there on the Dire? I can't see.
I think they had
Yeah, I think they have right here.
Oh,
yeah,
they
yeah,
have.
they have a ward.
Crit just placed that when he walked up. Like they didn't have it like they didn't see them until he walked up.
No, Roman's probably right. They had a Hawk there or something.
The biggest thing is like when they're doing this Roshan, they don't like just commit to a Roshan. They come outside and kill them because they know that Wings can like sleep in still ages and that's their best way to win. Instead they use like this Roshan, they bait some fight, and they, I mean that was like super good for EG of course.
We lost all of our game set. We'll be able to hear the shing shing sound as the tower does get taken here in the mid. EG will grab it. And bounce back out and away here. So Wings have to watch this one from the sidelines, and we'll check. Oh, it must have been a replay we just watched.
It feels so good to play anti-mage with this Bloodlust.
Yeah,
I mean, it feels so good to play every carry here with Bloodlust, honestly.
it really does.
Does it feel good to play the Ogre who has to give out the Bloodlust every second for every reigning moment of the game entirely?
No one cares how supports feel.
Okay.
Right?
Used to be one.
Supports are there to just help you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
And
pretty
to tank.
relaxing, right? To play the Ogre. Just run around
Yeah, it
Bloodlust.
should be chill. Do you see who is it? Is it Solo?
Yeah.
He doesn't even skill up his skills. He goes 114 stats.
Yeah,
Stats.
to tank.
He just goes stats.
Yes.
He walks
You
around
don't
in
need to.
Bloodlust and he stands there and you can't kill him. It's actually crazy.
Is there really not as much value, you think, in like a later game leveling into Ignite in hopes that the multicast will have additional lockdown, or do you think stats
I mean,
could just make Ogre more annoying?
He's He's a bloodlust bot.
Yeah, I personally don't know. I would level Ignite, but like VP don't lose with Ogre, I think, right? I think they
They
won
haven't
out
really
against Ogre.
lost with anything lately, right?
That
Yeah.
is true. That is true.
Alright,
Oh, that's like
slinging out.
that's so sad for
Big
Naga.
views.
Like this is one of the plays where you're like happy you live, but you're not too sure if you should have just died and like saved your ultimate.
Yeah, so what do you think Wings has to do AUI to come back into this game?
I don't know. That's Rezel.
AUI.
To come back.
Thanks, Rezel.
Not sure how you can come back into this.
They need EG to dive tier 4s, right?
Yeah,
Like,
some stuff like
That's
this.
the thing, though. You know,
Oh, Veil.
you'll never say the
Right
game
now,
is over.
EG pretty much can go to high ground and kill their base because they have no sleep.
Do you think they should high ground now, or do you think they should wait?
They have edges. They
Yes.
could.
So they should go now, right?
Yeah.
I think they should go now too.
They may. 2 minutes to go on that Aegis
think-
if they want to put some
I
use
think
to
they
it.
take the mid tier 2, and they keep like 2 Venom Wards bottom to keep the lane pushed in, and then go
What's-
kill mid tier 2.
What item
go
is our
bottom.
tour going? Can we click his hero?
Abyssal.
Abyssal.
Dire's top tower
We have
Vanguard.
Vanguard because he has damage from Bloodlust, I think.
Radiant's
He just wants to be able to like stay
bottom
full
tower
HP and
is
farm.
And he has the Basher now complete.
He's feeling very happy.
Yeah, this is a stellar AM game. Well, obviously, it was blessed with a pretty good laning stage, and it's kind of taken advantage ever since then. And now
Gonna
it's on
wrap around.
Wings. Here we go. Is it the old complexity wraparound? Let's see here.
5-man smoke.
And this is their best chance, right?
If this
The
goes
problem is-
disastrous, could we see an early?
No,
Yeah,
they
there's
never.
all
They
of
never
the
early
everyone.
call.
Really? I think they should if this fails.
See, I
Like
just
if
don't
they
know
get white
Wings
tier,
do.
I don't know how they win. This is really cool because they're wrapping like Zai's predicting this, right? He puts his Venom Wards on the side, and then EG just like they know they're doing this.
Mhm.
It's I don't know.
Yeah, ooh. Blink shows himself coming back into the lane here.
Good
Oh,
reaction.
they got the
Good
good
reaction.
catch onto Zai. With the help of the stomp, he will be taken down, but he was just a scout for EG after all. But they'll take any sort of scraps they can get.
It's sort of nice because they didn't have to use any spells.
Well, I think the way Wings has to fight is they need to bait the Void or the Razor with the Roar. Then after they bait the Roar, they need to use Naga Sleep, and then they can chrono the backlines, and that's how they win the
The
fight.
thing is, they need like more than that. They need the Link to go off before they sleep.
Yeah.
Because like they actually need everything to win this game. That's what the situation is. So they need some like Razor with Link's anti-mage. Beastmaster roars him, and then they sleep. And then they have to ignore the AM because he's like minus 240 damage and kill everyone else. And then they kill AM twice, and that's like their win condition, which is like absurdly specific.
I'm sure Wings could do it.
I mean, if there's any team who can, it's them, right? I actually love Wings gaming. They're so good. They're the most interesting team to watch, I think.
Right there's the Abyssal now being
I
complete.
don't like watching Boba. It's the least interesting player to watch.
What about his Darkseer and vacuum into 5 people?
It's fair.
What can you say?
It's pretty clutch.
Boba Dux is pretty good.
Razor, what does he have now? Okay, yes. What's he going? SNY?
SNY.
So no Hurricane Pike. Do you think that's the right call this game? For a Razor? You don't think it's necessary?
I mean, it always feels nice to have this Hurricane Pike on your K, but not like so early, because you have no damage at all.
Razor
So
might
he
die
may-
here. He's getting ran at.
No.
Oh, down
Okay.
south of that Razor though, it's Elden Titan who's gonna get roared up. Razor's like, uh-oh, I gotta head up north to make it away and towards my team.
It's a maze change.
I guess it's the purple's hero has been quite useless this game.
Already.
Just an offlane Elder Titan.
Offlane Elden Titan. It's been
Never
extinct
wins.
for a while.
It's just life. All
Remember
for
when I played that
another
pub? I played offlane Elder Titan with you AUI and you flamed me all game. 'Cause I
time.
went,
Remember
like,
when I first tried to get 8,000 MMR points?
Yeah.
I played and I had Boba mid, and he went mid versus hardcore and went 0-13. Lost my game.
I mean, I did it on purpose.
MMR Assassin right over
Yeah,
here, folks.
MMR Assassin
MMR
me.
Assassin right
I
over
was
here.
actually- you're
Self-admitted.
One
that-
game from 8K.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I did it.
Yeah. And after like, oh sorry,
What
I
a good
didn't
guy.
know.
I did not know.
didn't know.
Shady Boba.
Well, here, you see Wings able to kind of fend back a bit. EG, we're not able to kind of do too much high ground pushing with that last Aegis, so they are back into the grind to farm right now. We're getting really close to this AM getting to
What's he gonna go here?
Critical
Butterfly
mass.
or heart? Sure.
Not hard. Butterfly or BKB, I think. What do you think,
Yeah.
Rezo?
I would go BKB.
You go BKB?
Mhm.
Why BKB instead of Butterfly? Just because Lion or what?
Yeah.
Actually, I
mean-
like BKB because you can go AC after, right? I think this game.
Yeah, AC is pretty good as well.
I just picked up a plate mail, it looked like.
His butterfly, he's like BKB butterfly, he's always unkillable.
Yeah, plate mail. Is he just going AC?
Oh yeah.
Let's go AC versus ET.
I think I like Rezo's BKB more, to be honest. But how, like, he's just owning. Like, he can decide when he wants to go, so he can like farm like 6 slots if he want, and Wings won't farm anything at that time.
That's pretty much how game goes right now.
This is the best anti-mage game. This is so fun.
This is dream, yeah. I feel it.
It's hype.
Kind of felt like that way last game for Wings' case on their anti-mage. Oh, okay, here comes EG.
Kill the
Looking
lion.
to get the dagger here.
no.
Let's see. Universe hustling on in. They've spotted him out. He gets stomped though. Can't commit with the roar. And on the other side, you have Blink here. Blinking away the damage. The book's been dropped out. On the other side, a swing and a miss on the Chrono comes out.
They waste
And,
sleep, they waste chrono.
This is a bailout sleep. Get back,
This
everybody.
is Barracks.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Wings committing 2 big ultis, and they're not able to do anything to EG or to just get away from trouble. But EG,
And at this point, the
Right to bottom.
The plate mail on AM's really good because he wouldn't have made it to BKB yet. Like now it's like super high impact.
stomps out. What can Wings do with it? They blast down Sumail instantly, and that will get rid of 1 here. Blink is going to be acquired now from the Lion. Arteezy up in arms a bit here with Blink himself. They get out the roar. There's going to be the Nova. Void is good enough. Razor should slowly be withered away. He thinks about staying and fighting, but now he opts to pull all the way back out. And the rest of the stragglers here from Wings should be taken apart. That's going to be Ice going down, and they're going to get the follow-up takedown too, taking out Shadow. Razor does have a buyback here, but
Oh man, I love Wings. They
That was
almost
the-
turned out this
They
fight.
almost won that fight.
Yeah,
if,
without
if they had sleep, they would have won. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
They actually hit the conditions of having the link on the frickin' AM, and the Beastmaster uses roar on someone.
of course it all starts with getting rid of Sumail, deleting him out of the fight right away. Now they're glyphing and holding on to this tier 3 in the bottom, forcing EG to really sweat it out. They'll finally be able to take that tier 3, but they're not going to be able to do much else. So it looked like they were going to be going into this with a Rax to walk away with. The Wings hold enough to at least keep those.
I mean, at the end of the day, they killed like some OG, but Anti-Mage lives, they steal their gem, they buy back Razor. Now they're going to lose all their vision on the map. Feels pretty bad for Wings. That was a super cool hold. I think there aren't many teams who can do that hold.
The game could have been just as easily over by now, but
Is Sumail going Hex or Lincolns?
it's like
I guess we don't know.
multi-orb and what's that? Void Soul
It's
belongs
pretty
to.
cool to have Hex this game to catch people, because Wings are always like spread out on the map.
And
He's going Mjolnir.
And they honestly have lack of disables right now. They have only Roar.
Wait, he's going Mjolnir and Void?
we had Hyperstone and
What
Hammer.
a boss.
Why?
I mean, what's
Son
the, I
of a
mean, is it to
boss.
just get the waves back and push, de-push and farm? I would imagine so.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Mjolnir's the
Or
best.
just because it's cool. It's a cool name.
Mjolnir's like the
The thing
hi-
about
highest
Wings,
DPS.
yeah.
What's up?
Say.
No, go ahead.
The thing about Wings, they always wanted to push out lanes fast. That's why they go in this builds on Juggernauts and Voids like this Mjolnir. That's why they like this Timbrel a lot. They want to push lanes fast.
Is it just stall things out, hope that they can get more time to work with? I mean, and if they're granted more time, what are they hoping to be able to build into? Because AM is just looking like he's leaps and bounds ahead, and even behind him, you have Sumail. And then finally, you'll have like someone like Blink on his Faceless Void. I don't see this Naga pulling out like a support into carry kind of Naga thing, so I'm curious to see if they're hoping to stall things out. What,
I mean,
what's
they need
waiting for
to.
'em.
That's like the only thing they can do. They have to stall the game out.
Like,
Because I do think Wings does, like, as the game goes later and later on, they do have the better team fight.
Yeah.
Like, theoretically, you should win it. You should be able to win any game with Void ET.
They just
like
smoked
those
on the
two
ward,
heroes.
right?
It's a Venom ward.
They smoked on Venom.
Okay,
Ward?
never
No,
mind.
no,
No,
they smoked on the ward.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
EG knows this. So it's
EG,
gonna be a good fight. No,
I think they're just gonna dodge it.
maybe.
EG evacuate the bottom lane for now, and they're kind of hanging up towards the high ground of their side shop. I don't know if they're hanging in that and hoping that they'll send
Zai
Wings
is
off
already
and go for
here
the Roche.
with his snake.
Annoying ass snake. I mean, without the lane push thing, it's like whenever you push lanes and you just see stuff. Like you'll see enemy heroes, you'll get damage on towers.
You can
always get
either,
something.
yeah, you can either go for farm jungle or do some moves,
Yeah.
take some objectives.
Nobody wants to be suffocated inside their own base, so obviously any way you can itemize to keep the creeps back and create the space or give the vision, like you mentioned, would be nice.
It's also like in games like this where you're scared of like multiple things, like if you can't push lanes out fast, you won't be able to push it at all. Because like EG are going to show for like 1 second somewhere, and you have like, I don't know, 10 seconds before they get to you. So you need an item that pushes it fast, otherwise they're going to kill you if you take too long.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's why Maelstrom.
Yeah, good item.
Carry players.
And poor little Elder Titan here. It's been a
Darkseer
hard game
player.
for him.
Just Darkseer? How about Bulba Beastmaster? Legendary.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I thought it was the Clockwork
DC
that's
Boba.
legendary.
DC Bulba.
DC Boba.
DC Resolution, DC AUI?
Yeah, good team. Then
Uh,
someone left for
I'm like
EG,
the only person
remember?
who's-
Remember?
That was
Oh, this. What is
Smoke. Let's go. I think EG were already inside the pit here.
What does
but
Lion have? Is he even close to it?
yeah, he has it.
Do they want to take a fight here?
No, they're waiting to see maybe EG are coming towards them. Only a Hawk's coming that way. But obviously all wings are missing off the map, so sounds fishy, but they don't think enough. They'll go in. They Song is set up and
Nice.
catches 2.
Chrono?
Time splitter. Oh, they walk back away. They won't be able to get the Ogre. But I don't know if that's enough. Meanwhile, Arteezy jumps in, goes right for the Elder, gets rid of the natural order right away. There is going to be the Sandy's Eclipse. They counter it back with a Chrono. Can they dish out enough damage? Blink's trying to suck up as much as possible and dish it right back onto him, but Arteezy comes in with his own exclamation point, hits him up with another Void, takes out, and that's going to be game. Wings know that they are done for on this one, and we're going to be going to a game number 3, gentlemen. 8-20, your final score on that.
Don't you just chrono there? 2 people?
I don't know, he had to get like a 5-man chrono to win, right?
Yeah.
That was good by Arteezy. He went after the ET. It's the only hero that does damage to him. But, I don't know. Would you chrono there?
I would.
It's probably good then.
It's like, it's easy to start fight with like 5 people against 3,
Yeah.
right? Even if you face chrono for that.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah, they can, right?
Who's they? The audience
Yeah,
or?
Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
They can still hear us. We're just checking out, you know, of course, EG feeling, I don't know, you feel a bit relieved, obviously. You're able to survive. You're taken to a game 3, but who is that game really on? I mean, Wings' draft, maybe a bit too Wings. The Elder Titan off lane, the setup they went for, the,
Yeah.
you know, didn't have an ability to punish the AM. Is this one also going to be taken back to the draft, you think?
I mean, I think the whole Veno hiding in the trees bottom level 1 kind of ruined the lane for
Yeah, I'm pretty
Radiance.
sure they didn't expect this,
Yeah.
so that's why.
I think like in the early games I had like way too much impact for what like he was given in the game. So he played really well. And I think I mean the draft was the biggest contributor to me.
So we'll see Wings probably change things up for the next draft. For
question
EG,
is,
what's the
who will
question?
take AM third game?
Do you think that's the hot pick in this, like, because each series can almost build up its own little meta in itself. Do you think AM is that hot pick? We'll probably see a game 3.
Not really, but
I don't either, but maybe, you know.
And I was surprised to not see a Bat Rider that game. I thought that hero's kind of been the hero of the tournament right now.
And the thing is like they
So-
picked Razor and then
They picked Land and
and then
Razor.
they picked Veno, so like you don't really want to play Bat versus either of those heroes that much, right? I don't play Bat. You would probably know better.
Is it really? Is it really that bad though? I think it's kind of hard for Lion Razor to play versus Bat plus Ogre. You know, like
Yeah,
even if you
probably.
link the.
But the thing is, Razor's not the safe laner. It's gonna be like line Lifestealer first.
But that's the thing though, right? Like, I think Bat in general is always good, and it's kind of been the hero of the tournament. I think he has like a really high win rate in this tournament so far. So.
Yeah, he does.
Well, we'll see if Bat gets to have
Maybe-
some playtime in game 3, though.
And I know both teams love Bat as well. So, I mean, Bat won game 1 and then got banned second phase. So I do think Bat will come back to this game. These Wings, you know, I don't think they're gonna YOLO pick Lion Razor first two.
Yeah.
So
I think they just didn't take bet because Vena is the only hero like this, like with snakes, and you can like pick some heroes like Axe or Beastmaster instead of bet, right?
and I do think Lion is he's quite a weak hero right now. It's like even in the game versus NP at Northern Beat or whatever, the Wings had Lion that game, and they also got owned by you guys pretty hard in the lanes. So I
And then
think
we
that
throw.
Yeah, and then you guys threw. But regardless,
Just make sure we
like,
got that in there.
regardless, like the
throw.
line, you know,
And we throw. Everyone throw.
I threw
it's just
You
a very
throw?
hard hero to run.
throwers.
Throwers.
Well, why don't you guys, the throwers over here, why don't you throw it to a break, and then we can go into game number 3. You're pretty good at that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you soon for game number 3. We'll see Wings and EG take off one more time.